Good evening and a warm welcome to the Limelight this evening. My name is Simapolo and we are yet here to look at another critical matter. It was the 26th day of February 2022 when the President of Uganda, General Yoweri Museveni, launched the Parish Development Model Project in Chibuku district. Now, this is a government initiative that is meant to increase household incomes and trigger development, especially those people who account to about 39% of the whole population, but living in subsistence economy. Since then, billions of taxpayers' money have been pumped into this project to fund its implementation and make sure those development activities down to the parish level are executed. I think it is time for accountability as we do a spot check on the Parish Development Model Project. I will connect with very resourceful gentlemen there, and on the panel this evening I have the Mayor of Bigodi Town Council in Kamwenge District, Mugoba Adolf, and he is there exactly. And again on the panel I have Mr. Adako Zadok, and he is a District Commercial Officer, Namayingo District. He is on the panel. And finally we have Dr. Noah Chwanuka. He is a Senior Vet Officer and Focal Point Person, Parish Development Model in Mukono Municipality in the Kampala Metropolitan. And let me welcome the guests and the panelists this evening. And right away, I would want to hear from the Mayor, Bigodi Town Council, Mr. Mugoba Adolf. I want to hear from you, and you need to tell us whether the PDM cash has already been disbursed to Kamwenge District.
My name is Mugoba Adolf, not Mugoba as you said. Mayor of Bigodi Town Council, Kamwenge District. Nice to be with you this evening.
Tell us about the PDM funds. Have they been released? Have you received those funds in Kamwenge District?
Thank you so much. I will talk on behalf of Bigodi Town Council. Bigodi Town Council has 4 wards, and each ward has a parish development model. The first bunch of the money that we received on the parish development model account, we received 7 millions, and then that money is deposited on each account quarterly. Then the next bunch was 25 millions. So as I talk now, each parish development model circle has 32 millions on its account, that making a total of 128 millions in the council as a whole. And we are sure the government is promising us that by the end of this financial year, each parish development model will have 100 millions deposited on the account. But the program of the government is, with effect from 1st March, the money will be given out to the beneficiaries.
Yeah, Bigodi Town Council. Let me hear from Mr. Odako Zadok from Namayingo District. Have you received the funds? Mr. Odako Zadok, I'm waiting to hear from you. the district commerce officer, Namayingo district. Did you or have you received the funds? And how much have you received yet? Okay, let's cross over quickly to Dr. Noah Chwanuka. Dr. Noah Chwanuka, tell us whether you have received the funds under PDM project.
Thank you, Mr. Presenter. In Mukono municipality, we have so far received 29 million shillings per circle, that is per parish. And we are assured, we have been given assurance that this money will continue coming until we reach the targeted or the required 117 million.
In your own opinion, what do you think is the progress of implementation of this project? Do you think it is progressing on very well?
The program is moving on well, but I should say it is slow because of the steps, the guidelines are not very few and they are necessary. We are supposed to verify the beneficiaries. We are supposed to have the circles registered properly so that we don't get that money embezzled. The process is slow, but maybe sure.
Have you encountered any challenges during this implementation period? It could be short, but have you faced any challenges yet?
Certainly we have faced challenges. Top is the delayed, that word which you used in the beginning, disbursement, is supposed to be in PDM terms. That word is used to mean giving money to the households or to the vulnerable, those poor subsistence households. But because of the delay, people are so impatient. Some are really threatening to give up, and really it's disheartening when somebody says, you people, you are very slow. Some blame us for this delay, yet the guidelines tell us to go slow on this because of the requisite steps. That is a big challenge. Another challenge is, I could give you another challenge. We have the circle leadership, I should say. They expected a lot of facilitation, which is definitely not what PDM is about. Most of the PDM work is supposed to be voluntary. Yeah, those are the two main challenges.
Okay, those are the main two challenges from Dr. Noah Chwanuka in Mukono municipality. Let me again go back to Mr. Mogoba Adolf from Kamenje district. Tell us, in your own opinion, do you think the project has or is progressing well?
So far, so good. But you know, normally something that is new is hard to understand very well. But in the beginning, it sounded to us that it was really hard, and we thought it would never come out rightly. But people have been trained. The CDOs are on the ground, the ward agents, they have had a series of trainings, and people are now ready, only that the funds are delaying to be dished out. But I would say that not all the community were involved, because at first it needed some money for the registration, for the certificates, and you know, when something involves money, then you may find we are leaving out the target groups. So far it's progressing, it's going on well, but we need to carry out another study and then enroll the rest that were not enrolled.
Okay, you seem to share the same challenges with Mukono municipality. Delays in disbursing the remaining funds, and again he talked about the guidelines. Do you have any issue with the guidelines?
The guidelines, yes, I have some issues with the guidelines. They tend to be slow in implementation. At first, it was clear to us, but there were so many delays and people were giving up. People thought maybe it is just code, it is not going to come out of it. But when the money began flowing on accounts,
we'll be catching up again with Mr. Magoba Adolf. He is the mayor, Bigodi Town Council in Kamwenge District. I need now to cross over and talk to Mr. Odako Zadok. Odako Zadok, the commercial officer. Go straight ahead and tell us, Mr. Odako, tell us exactly what you think about the progress of the implementation of the parish development model project in your area, Namaingo district. Have you received the funds? What or how much did you expect, and how much have you received yet?
Oh, thank you, moderator. I'm Odako Zadok, District Commercial Officer, Namaingo District Local Government. I want to thank you for this moment in time to offer you a brief on how we are progressing with the parish development model. For Namaingo District, I want to inform the public that we are on track. We started right away from 2021-22 financial year with the guidelines that we were preliminarily sent of ensuring that we recruit staff. After that was done, we engaged in various sensitizations and the formation of coordination committees. We constituted a district coordination committee, which comprises RDC, Chairman 5, CAR, DISO, Operation Welfare Creation, the senior management technical team, all the CDOs and extension staff. And in that drive, we managed to move a great milestone in ensuring that we achieve the objectives of the initiative. We did conduct all the preliminary sensitizations and activities, and as we talk now, we are only left with the one key training to enable our people access funds. You posed a question on how much we have so far received as a district. I'm happy to inform you that we've received in 2 phases, 2021-22 financial year, we received 359,176,351 shillings. That was the 17 million meant for every parish. But now that we have 50 parishes, we divided it equally across the board, and we managed to give only 21 circles full 17 million, and the 2,176,351 which remained was given to the 22nd circle. This financial year 22-23, we have so far received 25 million across 33 circles. That totals to 825 million. In total as a district, we have received 1,184,176,351 shillings. But government is still releasing more funds as we continue with the trainings and to enable people access money. I know by the time they reach there, we shall have received 50%. I think that is the brief I can give as of now. We are waiting for one key training.
Adako,
we are waiting for one key training.
If you could tell us exactly in just 1 or 2 minutes, tell us about the challenges you have experienced during this short period of implementation.
Okay, thank you so much. One of the greatest challenges is that the focal person at a parish level is the parish chief. These people, you may realize, are required to collect data and input it. So what happens is that most of them don't have the smartphones and tablets to use. And that is one key challenge we are facing in implementing the program. Secondly is that mindset. Our people moving from subsistence to commercial is a bit challenging, and it will require gradual sensitization as much as we commence the issuing out of money. And finally is that at sub-county level, our focal persons are the CDOs. But you may realize there is no budget line for those colleagues of ours at that level, and as far as the facilitation to oversee the implementation down there is concerned.
Much because of the time limitations, let me hear from Dr. Noah Chwanuka in just 2 minutes. Tell us exactly what you think is the key recommendation you can make to ensure that this project goes smoothly and it serves the purpose.
What I can recommend for now is that they don't give us any more new guidelines, because we had the 5 steps which we were following very well, and then in the middle there they brought in the issue of a master trainer, which was good, but we had not anticipated that. I pray that they don't bring in any further changes. Secondly, there was the issue of, we had our groups, enterprise groups registered, and we had registered people using their telephone contacts and names, and the names and telephone numbers were optional. And to date they have said anybody loaded on the data system of the PDM, we call it the parish-based management information system, should have those two. That's the contact and the name. That's also a new development, which will definitely delay our implementation process. I should recommend that we fast track this so that people don't lose confidence in the program.
In just one word, do you also think your parish chiefs need smartphones? Dr. Noah Chwanuka, please tell us, do you think your parish chiefs also need smartphones? Okay, I think I will cross over to the mayor, Bigodi Town Council, Kamenge District, Mr. Magoba Adolf, and he possibly could tell us whether he has a key recommendation to make to ensure that this project becomes a success. But anyway, we are also doing some groundwork, and this is a spot check on the parish development model, one of the flagship projects of the NRM this term of 2021-2026, and we are doing exactly what the media should do. Part of accountability, checking the ground, and also reporting what exactly is on the ground. I'll wrap up the show at this particular note, but well, we've heard from the implementers themselves, people who are in the thick of action, who are actually pushing the things to go right. I don't know if I can have one minute with the mayor of Kamenge, from Kamenge District. Tell us, what could be your key recommendation if you have one?
I have like 3 recommendations that I can put forward. One is that the ward agents or the parish chiefs should have means of transport like motorcycles for easy reach to the communities. That's one. Then the second one is you know, the country is going digital. These parish chiefs need smartphones so that it is easier for them to report. And 3, sensitization has to continue. People need to be sensitized more so as to be active and get involved.
And was the smartphones part of the whole arrangement, or you think along the way you need them? Were they part of the initial arrangement?
I'm not sure if it was a part of the initial arrangement, but I'm putting it forward. If I thought it was not there, then it should be included.
Okay, I must thank you so much, my panel, and it's good having you on the show this evening. And in a special way, I must thank Mr. Magoba Adolf. He is the Mayor, Bigodi Town Council in Kamenge District. Thank you so much for your time. Mr. Odako Zadok, he is the District Commercial Officer, Namaingo District, and we thank you so much for that insightful this deliberation. And Dr. Noah Chwanuka, a Senior Vet Officer and focal point person for PDM in Mokono Municipality in Kampala Metropolitan. Thank you so much for your time. And now those people who are in those big offices know what to do, what is missing and what should be done. Take smartphones to the parish chiefs so that they can also do accountability very well. And other recommendations that have been made. My name is Simapolo. We'll be back next Friday. That was a spot check on the Parish Development Model Project. Good evening, a nice weekend, and a week ahead.